welcome to Vivekanand Literature Festival.
Thank you so much for having me.
So it's been a pleasure that I am actually I'm interviewing a successful director.
Pleasure is all mine.
Thank you, sir. So my first question goes as like, so how do you balance the artistic expression with the commercial success in your field?
I think you should not think about the commercial success while having the artistic expression. That's the key. Because ultimately, if the truth is there, honesty is there in your artistic expression, there are more chances that it'll connect with people. The more you think about the commercial success and you try to make a project, the more chances it will not connect.
So as a director, when you choose a film, so what's your thought process? Like, what do you actually think while choosing a film? So I want this film because of this particular reasons, or vice versa?
No, the idea is to have the similar experiences I want my audience to have. To basically, you must have heard about Navras, Natya Shastra.
Yes.
So there are different rasas, different cathartic moments that you can have.
Yes.
Hasya ras, Shringar ras, Veer ras. So I just want to experience all of them, and I want to make my audience feel all of them. So each time I try and make a film which is different, which gives a different ras to the audience and myself while making it. So yeah, it's just to enjoy the process of creation, because I'm a storyteller. I'm not the story myself. So idea is to tell the story in a way which is engaging and entertaining for the audience.
So can you give students who advice who are actually seeking for following your path?
The only advice is you just have to tell the story which is coming honestly to you, rather than thinking about the commercial success. And to reach there, you need to have one story that you want to tell very strongly. What is that one story without telling you feel that you cannot live on? You need to tell that story. You need to find that story, because that creates enough desperation, that creates enough passion, which will be like an irresistible force, which becomes like you can say it becomes very contagious. So when you go and pitch to producers or the actors, they see that passion. It's contagious, and they also get into that passion. So you have to find that story, at least for the first one. Then let's see what happens with the first film, and then the industry takes you over. But as a first-time filmmaker, you just need to find that one story.
So as a viewer, so what challenges do you face while making a film?
There are challenges aplenty. It's always, whatever level of film you're making, it's always difficult to get funding the way you want. Budgets are always less, whichever level film you're making, whether it's a Tere Bin Laden or it's a Ram Setu or a Parmanu. It's always going to be a challenge, because the vision and execution will always have that gap. Apart from that, of course, the difficulty is to try and get actors, because you have very few saleable stars in Hindi cinema. So that is always a challenge. But I think the biggest challenge is internal. The biggest challenge is to try and tell a story with full honesty and not adulterating it with commercial aspects which can make it dishonest.
So the last question, how did you like our Vivekanand Literature Festival?
Oh, I loved it. It was a very good session. I think we were just discussing, this was one of the few colleges where very importantly हम लोगों ने हिंदी में बात करी काफ़ी समय बाद, जो कि बहुत अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि हम हिंदी सिनेमा से आते हैं, तो हिंदी हमारी राष्ट्रभाषा, मातृभाषा भी है. उसके अलावा जो यहाँ की फैकल्टी है, जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, बहुत वार्म थे उनमें. सो वी हैड लॉट ऑफ फन, वी हैड लॉट ऑफ I would say it was a very informal way of talking to people. Really liked it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.